Long before the days of iPhones, iPads, and iWatches, I was out fishing with my grandfather. It's a tradition that was passed down through many families. In Tennessee, especially on Wildside, the name Joey Monteleone is synonymous with great family fish tales. But this next one is all his own.
I'm Joey Monteleone. Somebody called me a Renaissance man one day, and I had to ask them what that was because I didn't know what it was. And they said, you sang in a church choir, you guided in Canada, you fish, you hunt, you've written books, you've done radio, and doing all those things. And, so I know people say they're blessed. It's like, I'm really lucky to have done all the things that I've done and places that I've gone on somebody else's dime because I can catch that little green fish. On camera, a crappie.
That was fast.
My name is Bryan. I am originally from Nashville, grew up there, just enjoying the day, the fog, it's beautiful today.
Debbie, that I fish with now, who I dearly love, she likes fishing more than I do. Sometimes I gotta say, it's time for us to go, and she'll say one more cast, and then I go like this, and 10 minutes later she says, I'll be right there. So I like somebody that has a passion, not just for fishing, but for life.
I'm learning something new all the time from Joey. Every day is a new adventure for us. Today, I would love to catch a 10-pound fish. I have caught a 6.5, almost a 7, but I would really love to catch a 10-pound. That is my goal.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven.
The biggest blessing in my life, when I say this, and people aren't going to believe it, but I'm going to say it anyway, it's the people. And I love long-term relationships. I like being involved with people that I knew and have been involved with for 20, 30 years. And if it stands the test of time, usually that means that's two quality people. And I have those people in my life. And that truly it is. When everything else is all said and done, it's the people and their effect on you and your effect on them.
I started fishing as a little girl with my dad. He loved to fish. He would even get up before work and go fish so that he could get his day, I guess it was his relaxation in. And so we would go fishing, cold, raining, and I would be by his side. My brothers didn't care for it much, but I loved it.
I guess for me it was almost accidental because I lived in a metropolitan area in downtown St. Louis for so many years that when I got a chance to get out, I knew I would like it. I just didn't think I'd be any good at it. And I fished for a year without catching a fish, so that means either I was really persistent or really dumb. And when I finally started catching fish, the more I went, the more I liked it. The more I liked it, the better I got. And then when I moved to Tennessee 40 years ago, it all exploded for me. One of the first things I think of with new anglers is when they get ready to tie lures on their line. My years in Wildside literally changed my life because I had done a little bit of spotty TV, but when I got the title Wildside Guide, that's even on my Facebook page, that was such an honor to be able to do that. I had all kind of side hustles. I was doing radio, TV, writing, whatever, but that Wildside Guide was a tag that stuck with me, and I got a lot of notoriety from that. And when I were to release my first fish, I'd say, I'll be Tennesseeing you. I'll be Tennesseeing you, little feller. And I would be walking down the street. I could be in Murfreesboro, Nashville, someplace else, and somebody'd say, I'll be Tennesseeing you. So it nobody remembers my last name. I'm okay with that, and certainly nobody can spell it.
Some on Tennessee's Wildside.
Oh, you got a chance to be famous, even if you're not big. Welcome aboard.
I watched a lot of his segments and enjoyed watching them, and that's where I saw him and heard about him. He is exactly the same on TV as he is in person. There is no difference.
It started over social media. She wanted me to take her son fishing, and her son wasn't overly interested, but she was. So we got started talking, and before you know it, we were dating and fishing, and here we are 4 years later, and we're still in love and dating and fishing all the same time.
We just enjoy every bit of it outside.
This is, to me, a magical place. It's one of those places that Debbie and I have some really good memories of, and it's relatively close to home, and it's kind of like me, it's a little reclusive. I always say to people, I'm accidentally eccentric and intentionally reclusive. I live in a place that looks like it should be an outdoor lodge somewhere. It's a beautiful place with a stone fireplace, and You know, it's Debbie and Samurai, the German Shepherd.
Good girl, yes. Good house, good girl. Catch. Good catch. In.
And we're right on the banks of a river. And it's a place that really fits me. It's an extension of who I am. So lots of room to ramble, and it really is. It's a very nice place. And we live in Van Buren County, less than 6,000 people and no stoplights. Don't hate me, I love it. This is my riding loft. I mean, on this side, I got a set of woods where I can see the deer and the turkey and everything else walking through. On this side, I can watch the Rocky River. So it's pretty inspirational for me. Most of what I write is outdoor stuff. My first out of the box was a book called I'll Be Tennesseeing You. And I really enjoyed doing this, and I enjoyed it so much that I came up with another book called 60 Seasons. And I started fishing when I was about 10. And when I was writing this, I had just turned 70. There are no secrets. This is a fishing guide. The writing's fun. It's something that I thought I would never do, and have enjoyed 40 years of it. So it's become what else was somebody else's vocation, kind of became my vacation. Between the karate and the kayaking, you know, it's about concentration, it's about persistence, it's about being willing to do the work. And when you step out there, when you step out in karate, it's just you. When you step out in fishing, it's just you. And now I'm a 3rd degree black belt, and I still train, and they have tournaments. So I'd done fishing tournaments, but I'd never done a karate tournament. So I was really proud of the fact that for the Eastern United States, the style is called Wateroo. I was a 3-time Eastern United States fighting champion in karate.
He's a good teacher. We try different things. He'll throw some things, I'll throw something different. We'll usually find the pattern and start catching fish.
Anything?
Not yet. I've seen them.
Yeah, I saw a few move, and I threw that spinnerbait in that general vicinity, but they didn't seem to want that. I know down on 3, I bet you we could catch them in that water flow.
Yes, I know we could.
Yeah, because it's 10 after 2. Let's do this another 15, 20 minutes, and then we can take them down there and catch a few on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ready? There's one.
Did you get one?
Yeah, pretty good one.
Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, that is
right
good.
In that, right where it was supposed to be. Are you going to tell them, or you want me to tell them?
You tell them.
I'll be Tennesseeing. Ought to be another one in there. Get one?
Come out, come out, come out, come out, come out, come out.
Oh, good one. Hold on.
I'm trying to get
There's your 5-pounder.
I'm trying
Hey,
to
that's
get
my fish.
Yes!
There's your 5-pounder right there.
Yes!
Got it? Boom! The fishing was a little tough. We figured out where they would be. We just couldn't figure it out from a kayak perspective, but we caught fish. And again, it's not a competition, especially since he caught the bigger fish today. It's not a competition. Bye-bye, I'll be Tennesseeing you. But, you know, every fishing trip brings back a story and an experience. And when you're with somebody you love, man, it just makes it that much better. Man, how cool is that?
Tennessee's Wild Side has been a presentation of the Jackson Foundation.